the Nutrition English Lab.
Welcome to the Nutrition English Lab. I'm Dr. James, and today we're going to do something I love. We're going to take medical words apart. Because here's the truth. Most medical and nutrition terms in English look intimidating, but they're actually built from small, repeating pieces.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Richard, and you're absolutely right, James. Once you learn those pieces, the prefixes, word roots, and suffixes, you can decode hundreds of words you've never seen before. It's like learning the alphabet of medical English.
Let's start with a few definitions. A prefix is a word part placed at the beginning of a term. It usually tells us about quantity, location, or condition. A word root, also called a combining form, is the core of the term. It carries the main meaning. And a suffix is the ending of the word. It usually tells us the type of condition, procedure, or state.
Now let's focus on the heart of each word, the root or combining form. Roots carry the essential meaning. In nutrition, many important roots relate to body organs, biological substances, and physiological processes.
Then we have suffixes. Suffixes are the endings of words, and they're incredibly systematic in medical English. Once you recognize a suffix, you often know what type of word you're reading, whether it describes a condition, a process, an inflammation, a surgical procedure, or a scientific measurement.
One of the most common suffixes is itis, which always means inflammation. For example, gastritis, inflammation of the stomach. Hepatitis, inflammation of the liver. Colitis, inflammation of the colon. Enteritis, inflammation of the intestine. So if you see itis at the end of a medical word, you immediately know we're talking about inflammation.
Let's look at a few examples. As we can see on the board, a word like hyperthyroidism can be divided into 3 color-coded blocks: hyper, thyroid, ism. Each block has its own role. Once you learn to identify them, you can break down almost any medical word.
Let's go a little bit further. First, hyperthyroidism. The prefix hyper means above or excess. The root thyroid refers to the thyroid gland, and the suffix ism indicates a condition. So, hyperthyroidism means a condition characterized by overactivity of the thyroid gland. Next, hypoglycemia. The prefix hypo means below or deficient. The root glycem refers to blood sugar, and the suffix ia indicates a condition or state. So, hypoglycemia means abnormally low blood glucose.
Now, let's explore a few more nutrition and medical terms by analyzing their prefixes, roots, and suffixes. First, postprandial. The prefix post means after. The root prandial relates to a meal, and the suffix al means relating to. So postprandial refers to something that occurs after a meal. Next, gluconeogenesis. The root gluco refers to glucose or sugar, and neogenesis means new creation. So gluconeogenesis refers to the synthesis of new glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. Another important term is antioxidant. The prefix anti means against. The root oxid relates to oxidation, and the suffix ant refers to an agent that acts. So an antioxidant is a substance that prevents oxidative damage. Now let's look at bioavailability. The prefix bio means life or the body. The root avail means able to be used, and the suffix ability indicates a quality or capacity. Bioavailability refers to the degree to which a nutrient is absorbed and utilized by the body.
Next, malabsorption. The prefix mal means bad or poor. The root absorb means to take in, and the suffix ion indicates an action or process. Malabsorption refers to the impaired uptake of nutrients in the intestine. Another term is hyperlipidemia. The prefix hyper means excess. The root lip refers to fat or lipids, and the suffix emia refers to a condition of the blood. Hyperlipidemia means elevated lipid levels in the bloodstream. Now let's look at intravenous. The prefix intra means within or inside. The root ven refers to a vein, and the suffix ous means relating to. Intravenous refers to something administered directly into a vein. Finally, neonatal. The prefix neo means new. The root nate relates to birth, and the suffix al means relating to. Neonatal refers to the period just after birth.
Before we close, here's a quick pronunciation tip. One rule that often catches many learners is the suffix itis. It is always pronounced itis, not itis. For example, gastritis, hepatitis, colitis, always itis. Another common suffix is osis, which is always pronounced osis, fibrosis, ketosis, cirrhosis.
Thank you for joining us on the Nutrition English Lab. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you can keep learning with us. Remember, knowing the language of your science is part of mastering the science itself. We'll see you in the next episode.
Keep breaking words apart. Goodbye.
The Nutrition English Lab.